Welcome to Pro Tool Reviews. What I have for you today is Milwaukee's 2954 M18 job site speaker. While it's not big, the sound is huge. Let's take a closer look. Before we get into what the speaker does, let's look at what it is. It's made of a tough, impact-resistant plastic. It has rubber overmold all over. Front edge of this, back here on the bottom of the feet, we have rubber pads, so it should protect surfaces. As I turn it around, I have a little door here that has a USB-C charge out, so we could charge a phone as you're listening to music. The back side, we have a battery bay, so this is where we're gonna put our battery up inside. Battery, as you can see, just clicks right up in there. It fits nice and sturdy. As we come around, we see we have a really nice handle. This handle is versatile in that, obviously for carrying purpose, but also for hanging. It has these hooks right here that will allow you to catch on material, the edge of a ladder, something like that, to hang it. And also it has a centering point as well on the handle that if you put a screw or a fastener into a wall or a 2x4, you'll be able to click that on there and hold that in place. Now, as we come back around to the front, it does have this sturdy grill, and behind this grill is a nearly 4-inch woofer. We also have a separate tweeter above. It's going to give us a really nice full surround sound as we listen to this. I also want to note that this speaker is IP64 rated, which means that it is dust-proof and water resistant. So should you use it outdoors, catch it in a rainstorm, you'll probably be okay. Now, as far as controls go, on the top is the only thing you have to worry about. We have these buttons on the top for turning it on. We have our Bluetooth, which actually, because this is Bluetooth 5.3, gives us up to 200 feet range. That's a long ways. You don't have to be nearby with your phone, which is nice. Here's to connect it to other speakers and volume control. Go back, go forward, and then play pause. So our on-off button is right here. So in order to get this set up to have this connect to my phone by Bluetooth, what I'm going to do is turn it on. So hit the on button. I'm going to go ahead and have my phone here. As you can see, Bluetooth light is blinking. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. It does now pop up on my device. I'm going to go ahead and select the Milwaukee 2954. And there we go. Now I am connected. So now I should be able to able to listen to music. So let's go ahead and find something to listen to. Let's turn up my volume. So again, what we have on top is Bluetooth sync to another speaker, and here's our volume control. And as you can see, it turns down. The LED indicator indicates the level of the volume. As I turn this up, that LED bar begins to go towards the other side. And I can turn it down again. Also, we have our play pause button here, so we can pause our music anytime we're, need to turn that off and then restart it. And we're up and running again. So it also has an EQ that's built in that Milwaukee's pretty proud of, and that's actually pretty easy to access as well. I'll be honest, I had to go to the manual to look at this, to figure this out. And what that is you press and hold pause, the play pause for a moment. You hear that deep bass sound, and now I can adjust the level of bass going up or down by clicking the forward and back buttons. So there's center, there's more bass, here's less bass. And I'll go to more bass just for demonstration here. And one more quick click gives me treble. So now I can adjust my treble as well. Same thing. I can go back and forth to decide how much treble I want to have. I'll go ahead and turn that all the way up as well. One more click of our play pause. Let's see, locks that in. So now, when I turn this up, I have my own custom EQ setting now set in there. Now if I want to return it back to just a center position for both of those, same thing, I'll hold that down again. Get that deep bass sound. I can adjust my EQ to center, quick click. Now I can adjust my treble to center, and now I'm kind of, there we go. Now we're back to normal. And as you can see, the speaker really does have a nice sound. So while having one speaker is fun, two is always better. And because we can sync speakers all the way up to 200 speakers actually, what I can do is take the sound in this one, so this is my Bluetooth receiver, everything's coming into here from my phone, and I can transfer sound over to this one. So to do that is I'm gonna sync, so I'm gonna hit the sync button here. So now it's telling me it wants to sync, it gives a little bit of a sound, that light LED's lit up. I'm gonna turn this speaker on. And then what I'm going to do is hit the sync button on this one. So now it's synced. So now what happens that's really cool is as I adjust volume on this speaker, you can see the volume adjusting on this speaker. So the moment I pause this speaker, they're both paused. The moment I turn it on, they both come back on. And I have a couple other tracks to try here, and let's see what these sound like. Here's one with a little bit of extra bass. And if you're curious about vocals and what vocals might sound like, I'll give you a sample of that as well. So here's a vocal sample.
I see the way you look at me, the cherry on top of your broken dreams. I didn't ask you for anything, but you're acting like I did. I can feel it when you walk around. You see a light, try to put it out. Do I remind you that you never found exactly what you need?
So while this is a good demonstration of what these can do, it really doesn't help you understand how well it fills a room, and these do really sound really good. So in a little demonstration of the Milwaukee M18 2954 job site Bluetooth speaker, we saw that it has really good sound. Now maybe that wasn't completely communicated to you guys, but I know on my end, it sounds amazing, especially when I added in a second speaker. AudioLink makes that very easy to facilitate adding 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 200 plus devices if you so desire. Very easy to control. Now, one of the things that I really like is that one fully charged battery running at full volume will give you 18 hours of sound. Now, if you run that at half volume, you get 60 plus hours. So that's a whole work week on one charged battery. It's pretty good. Something else is I always love to have music on my job sites. I'd rather have something coming from a speaker or a radio versus something in someone's ear. I feel like it gives us better situational awareness. I am curious to know your thoughts on that. Do you use job site radios, Bluetooth speakers, or do you use something that's in-ear or over-ear on your job sites? Drop me a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are on this and what you do. And if you have any other questions, I'd love to hear those as well. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching.